Hello, my sexy muffins, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are doing Arthur Morgan base Yandere headcanons as a bonus video, so let's get on to it. Arthur Morgan is not Yandere canon. This is just for fun and not to be taken seriously at all. Simping for fictional characters and Yanderes is fine, just do not be illegal or gross about it. You know who you are, you dirty flaky biscuits. Yanderes are not ideal partners to have in real life. Also remember to separate fiction from reality and headcanon from canon. A thank you. Now let's get on to business. Arthur, I know I'm just going to mess up his name in this video. Arthur Morgan is a cold, brooding outlaw who resorts to violence a lot. He would do that for you, the love of his life, who he is obsessed with. He is the type of yandere that does resort to violence with dealing with rivals and would be very ruthless and cruel to them, even going as so far as cutting off their privates with hot tongs. He is the type he is not the type of yandere to take revenge on rivals on a rival, not a yandere, on a rival though, as much as he values the lessons that Dutch has taught him. He does have his limits though. He will give the rival a fair warning and tell them to stay clear of you, and if they cannot do that, then they are certainly going to have to be taught a lesson that they will never forget. If they lay, I put a D instead of an L. If they lay, sorry. If they lay, if they lay, sorry, messing up words. If they lay their hands on you, that is when he has had enough and will make sure they suffer. He would never force himself on you, even if tongue twister, and if someone else forced themselves on you, oh boy, are they in huge trouble, especially if they were a man. If they were a man, you can bet they can say goodbye to their family jewels. That is for sure, at the very least. Even though Arthur has a very threatening demeanor, demeanor, let's go with that, about him, he is kind, polite, and sweet to you. He has a sweet and loving tone with you that no one else can get out of him. He also makes jokes with you, like for example, if you're a female or a trans woman, he would say, is when in if you ever say, is that how you talk to a lady, he would do the joke that he does in the game. I did not know I was talking to a lady, he would say, be as a dumb joke. It is a dumb joke, but never to say it in a mean, he never says it in a mean way. If you are a trans man or a man, he would respect you just like any man, regardless of what you were born as. Also, Arthur is a bit more progressive than the men in of this time period, and says women should be able to do what men do, and he's not against women doing traditionally man roles. And he is not too fond of people being openly racist or racist in general. This is actually canon to his character. So he is very more accepting and respectful of you, his darling, regardless of your gender or skin color, which is very progressive of him in the time period of the game, of course. Of course, this also means he treats you as an equal regardless of anything, and that means you got to pull your keep as well. He would also not unalive rivals recklessly. He does not believe in unaliving that puts himself, you, or anyone he cares about at risk. He is very aware. He is very aware of the risk of unaliving certain rivals will cause, but he is for sure going to make sure that they know what happens if they do not leave you alone. If they are going to think that they can have you as theirs and theirs alone, then they have another thing coming. Arthur cannot be bought, intimidated, or what have you. He is the type of yandere who cannot be made to fear any of his rivals. He would be the type of yandere that has an unwavering love The only times he would have any fears if it is if your life was at risk, but even then he is very calm and collected, finding the best way to save you. You are his biggest strength, but also can be his biggest weakness. Your safety is one of his top concerns at all times. Arthur knows that he is a bad man and that you would be better somewhere safe away from him, but you are his and he is not letting you go. Although he may or may not want you in the gang because he's worries about your safety and comfort. He'd rather come back to you to a homestead where he can take time to be with you and have alone time with you. He is a protective Yandere who would want to put who would put his life on the line to keep you safe and would defend you to his final breath. He is most of the time a calm and able he is tongue behave. He is most of the time calm and able to handle a lot of things that rivals and such throw at him. You are the one and only person in his life that can make him feel guilty to such a degree. He does not seek the approval of most, and he wants you to love him as much as he loves you. He would confess to you under the stars, and if you accept his love, he would make love to you under those very same stars. If you do not accept his love, he would feel deeply wounded by it, but would take some time to decompress. He would respect you saying no, of course, but he would not let anyone else be with you at the same time. If he cannot be with you, that is fine, but he is still going to make sure that no one else can take you from him. Eventually, you would fall in love with him. He would make sure of it. He did not give up at all, and he will have you in the end. He is a determined son of a biscuit. He is a very smart man and a lot. Blah, blah, blah. He is a very smart man, a lot more than the other people in the gang, and he is wise enough when to know not to push his obsessive love on you. Arthur can go many ways as time goes on, where he can have a deep respect for people and care deeply about what you want. Those times he's a very good man and he would never kidnap you or force you into anything. But if he goes the other way over time, he starts to see you more and more as property and that you owe him, that he is supposed that you are supposed to love him, and this route he goes, he would be very likely to kidnap you. In both ways, he is going to make you love him. One way or another, he is going to find you, he's going to get you, and he's going to make you his. It does not matter how long it takes because he will get you and he will make you his before his sickness takes him. And when he becomes sick, he is more than determined to have you as his and keep you to his final breath. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you would like to see more Red Dead Redemption 2 stuff, I haven't seen Red Dead Redemption 1. I know, and I'm eventually going to play Red Dead Redemption 2, but yes. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you want to see more Red Dead Redemption 2, comment it below and I will do my best to do that stuff as well. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed. And yes, there will be more Has Been in Hell of a Bus stuff because I'm on a kick of that. I have a vote on the community page for the most recent next few videos, so keep an eye out for that. But soon, Lunar New Year is coming up. I already have all those slots filled out. There's 8 of them at least, and they're going to be done during the 2 weeks of Lunar New Year, and that will be for that. Anyways, Patreon outro time. Patreon outro. Thank you, Gav, for being my first patron. You are wonderful, beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. Mwah. Thank you, Gav. I appreciate you, and I hope that you all enjoyed this and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye bye. Secret outro time. Secret outro time. Secret outro time. Secret outro. Secret outro. Secret outro. A baseball bat. Welcome to the secret outro, and the secret outro question of the day is: would you smash or pass Arthur Morgan? My answer is hell to the yes smash all the way. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed and stay sexy on my sexy muffins. Bye bye.